Cardi B, she's gonna admit getting a BBL and doing the unthinkable in this country.
You're like, you're like 17 weeks pregnant. And I'm like, what? She's like, actually, this part of the body shows that like you're like 17 and this one shows like you're 18. Like I can't really figure it out. And I was like, no way. I only had sex one time this year. So then um she was like, do you want to like see it? Because I'm not even looking at the sonogram. I don't even want to see it. When I look, it was a whole baby. Like I had a, like it's not like a little bean type of. It was a big baby. And then she was like, was you getting your period? And I was like, not really. I wasn't really getting, I didn't get my period in February and I got it really light in March. But I guess it was because, you know, I just did a very like strong surgeries. Like I just removed, you know, some part of my ass and I did a fibrosis removal. So anyways, like I was saying, right? Um, I was like, damn, how the, I was like, but Dr. G, like before I did my surgery, like I did a pregnancy test and I was negative. Like, first of all, when I went to Colombia, I was supposed to get my surgery done as soon as I got there. And they delayed my surgery for a week because I had like, you know, like I had a really bad cough. So I was like, I I got I did blood work in New York and I also did blood work in Colombia. Like I came out negative. Like I'm not pregnant. So then when I started thinking, I was like, I really had a real nasty night on New Year's. Like nasty night. Like back to back type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a real back to back type of shit. So I was like, maybe that's why I didn't came positive when I did all the blood work for my surgery because I probably got pregnant on New Year's and then I went to get my surgery like on the 10th and shit. So I just came off negative. But I ain't gonna lie to you, when I saw that sonogram and I saw that it's like a full baby, I saw 10 toes and 10 fingers, like I got real emotional right away. And I got real emotional. And then I was like, what is it? What is it? And like my OBGYN, she was like, it's a girl. And when I found out it was a girl, I started crying even more because y'all know that I love raising girls. And something that I wasn't really thinking much about because, you know, I was so like busy and so much was going on in my life around that time. It stuck to my head for a very long time. And I just felt like God was telling me, like, it's like, this is your baby. Like, I sent this baby to you. That's why you didn't know how long thing. And I really do. And I'm just so in love with my baby. She's so cute. Like, she is the cute.
Yo, God was telling you that this is your baby. No, you just had sex on New Year's Eve. You were slutting it up, and you didn't have a condom on. And y'all, and think about it like this though. What if she was to die from that BBL surgery on the 10th? So the baby wouldn't have even been here. But everything was about attention and pleasure, and she just doing what she want to do. I remember before me hearing about her having surgery, and the doctor telling her that she had to go and sit down. But once again, somebody like her is not coachable. She got to do what she want to do, and she wound up having other complications. But yeah, but that's what happens. So she's all about right now, and all what it takes is you just having sex one time for you to go and make a baby. Just only one time. So, and then what most people don't know is getting a BBL is the most dangerous out of all of the surgeries. So if a person was to just, if the doctor was to be off just a centimeter, you would die instantly. So she could have died instantly and her baby would not have been here. But everything is about right now and her living in the moment. Her life is about attention and pleasure. Let's finish this up.
Cutest, 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 cutest thing ever. She's such a tiny bean. And I feel like after I gave birth to her, like I have this whole like I don't know, like I just have this sprout of energy. And yeah, I just really feel like God sent me that baby for me. Like she's just like for me. Like, and I didn't tell my parents I was pregnant for a very long time because I was just scared to tell people. I didn't tell nobody for a long time. Like not even my own parents. I didn't tell my sister or nothing because I didn't really want it like for them to judge me. Like it's like you're about to have 3 kids. Are you out of your mind? And I didn't show for a minute because like I said, I just got surgery. But after a while, what's so crazy? It wasn't even like my parents. They always come to my house, so it got to the point that I looked very pregnant, but they weren't even asking me. They was just looking at me like. And then one day, my dad was like, he was like, I could see you're pregnant. You're not gonna tell me out your mouth that you're pregnant. And I was like, Dad, please don't make it awkward for me.
So I heard.
Real talk. So here she is. So she's hella unaccountable. She wants to just do what she want to do, and then it's just like wow, So just being with a woman like Cardi B, guys. But then once again, that's what she get. So she's taking care of Offset, and then she's the breadwinner. She's the one that's making most of the money. But who wants to? Offset was the only guy who would marry her. Who wants to be with a woman like Cardi B, who sets up guys to get robbed? Who can't nobody tell her nothing. She's hella emotional. It's just like wow. So she went the whole she went basically the whole pregnancy without her even knowing that she was pregnant. So just imagine all the drinking, all the smoking. Just imagine how she was living day by day by her being pregnant and just not knowing it. Do you know how dangerous that is? And that's just a common thing. And then yeah, and then just like this is somebody else who's hella unaccountable, Nicki Minaj. So and y'all, and this is what I also think about this too. So speaking of this though, so Nicki Minaj, so by her being one of the best selling female rappers of all time and her making all that money, so she did all that just to be with a guy like Kenneth Petty. She could have just stayed in the hood, and she would have still got the same kind of guy as Kenneth Petty. It's like wild, I think. So, but once again, this just shows that okay, this is the best that she can do. Well, at least Cardi B, at least the Offset is an artist. He's an artist and he's doing things or he's still making money. But just out of all the time, out of all the time that Nicki Minaj have been with Kenneth Petty and been married to him, nobody knows what he do. The only thing that I know about him is that he did all this time in jail. He has a R charge. He has that. And then he's making her look bad and doing all kind of dumb stuff. But that's the best she can do. So, ladies, so this is what happens when you just focus on your career and then you don't want to be when you just only just focus on you and then you don't work on your character, you don't work on your attitude, you don't work on being pleasant to be around, this is the best you can do. You're gonna be taking care of a man. So Nicki Minaj is taking care of Kenneth Petty, and he's doing dumb stuff and he's throwing her up. But once again, that's the best she can do. She can get guys to have sex with her, but she don't have no real options. So the guys on her level is not taking her seriously. So that's the best she can do. Best you can do is a guy like that, which a lot of women are like that though. So they're basically raising son husbands, and then it's still like hilarious though. But yeah, but this but it's all about putting the work in. So this is both of them got BBLs. They don't want to put the work in, so yeah, and then it's just that me being a certified glue specialist, ladies, building up your body and building up your glutes is not that difficult. But my business is to take out the guesswork for the women though. So everything is just tailored to them. I'm a certified glue specialist. So I've been a certified glue specialist for the last year. I done trained women for the last 10 years. So this is all what I do. But You can have an amazing body if you're willing to put the work not match up. So hold on, I'm gonna share real quick though. So, but yeah, but man, but it's all about you all being willing to love yourself enough to put the work in and become something. But when you get a BBL, you haven't became nothing. You just became a woman that wanted attention, and then people say right away, okay, she don't want to put the work in. She's not disciplined. She's not committed. And yeah, and then people do judge you by that. Just I I don't mess with a few females that had BBLs and then like I said, it looks kind of weird. It looks weird up naked. I mean, But all right, y'all. So, but ladies, so if you're willing to put the work in, look at it. So it's different exercises you can do to build up your glutes. So let me give you an example real quick. So these are bridges. So bridges are really good. So bridges are one of the best exercises that it build up the glute muscles. It activate the glutes. So yeah, so there are two levels of working the glutes. So there is vertical loading, and that happens when you're doing stuff like you're doing lunges, you're doing squats. So you're loading the body, going up and down, and there's horizontal loading. So the horizontal loading is when you're working your glutes on the floor on all four. This is a clamshell. This is also a horizontal loading exercise. So what I do is I take out the guesswork for my clients, and I know how to build up the glutes naturally. But yeah, but all right, y'all. So if you all want help, ladies, you can fill out my application, and we'll see as if my training program is a good fit for you. I cover everything. If you all want to support my channel or also build up your glutes, you can buy my bands. I got the Diva bundle, so that's for the woman that wants a little bit of everything. You can click one of these buttons here on the page if you want to support me, and I'll see you all next time. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, God wants you healthy and fit, and the devil wants you to procrastinate.